All right. Maybe I've done it this time where I don't have any back feed, no issues like that. And hopefully everybody can come find me. I just had to fire up another one. I couldn't handle the back feeding because everything was going backwards and forwards and forwards and backwards. I'm trying to get my laptop pulled up so I can so I can read comments and stuff, and if I can get it pulled up. Yeah, not much going on here, Zach. I'm actually going to do something on this about it, little buddy. I'm going to do something on this live feed that I haven't done on a live feed yet. Stupid ads. Oh, yeah, I know. It's just that's part of I guess being big time. I don't know. Goobs, what you doing? Hey, Steve. All right. Anybody wants to, if they want to comment like 41, I will enter them into being eligible for this. Kenny, hi, buddy. So I'm going to give away this Steel 041 Farm Boss. And if you want to be entered in it, just like comment 41. Well, I don't work at all anymore. I'm kind of my own boss. All right. Phenom, buddy. Mr. Daniels, good to see you. I think I finally got it now to where I don't have the issue with the back feed through the live feed. I don't know what that was about, but it's highly irritating. I can't stand that noise. Proteus, how you doing? Out of work, Mr. Daniels. Evening, Kevin. Mr. Jersey Josh. I try to be. I try to be as upfront as I can possibly be about everything. And I think now I finally got my computer to work so I can get these comments pulled up and actually go down through the list because I'm seeing these things pop up on the screen here and they just stay for a little while and they're gone. That's highly annoying. Well, right now we're just flipping a quarter for who gets this thing, either between J and S or Zach. But yeah, just comment 41 if you want this a chance to enter for this 041 that I'm giving away. How you doing, Mr. Tennessee? Oh, Kenny, you want entered too? Yeah, Mr. Tennessee also goes by Ironwood on Facebook. Oh, oh, Smitty, did you just do that, Smitty? I do not have these hats on the merch page. Well, Mr. Phenom, I think you got nominated anyway for his 41. You gonna give you want to give him two? I seen where Smitty done it. Yeah, Corey needs the option to have this thing too. How you doing, Cindy? Well, we're going to do a little bit better in flipping quarters now. So far, I've got Zach Gross, I've got J and S, I've got Mr. Tennessee, I've got Chainsaw Canuck, I've got Goob, and I've got one for Phenom, and I could do two for Phenom just because. You're commenting 41. 14. He's one in every crowd. Yeah, I've got you. I've already got you. I don't know why this stupid thing won't pull up on this computer. I tell you what I'll do, Phenom. I tell you exactly what I'll do, buddy. I will put the name of whoever commented, and they can send it to wherever they want it to go. There we go. Iron, leather, wood. Chippy, you want in or out of this thing since you done that whole 14 thing? Yeah, the 440 looked pretty good. What we're doing, Johnny, is we are giving away this stinking J1K Sparky. We are giving away this 041 Farm Boss, Johnny. And all you got to do is put 41 in the comment. I'm going back through my list over here on the computer since it finally pulled up. And I'll probably draw this thing I don't know. I'll give it 25 minutes or so. Got Zach. I have J and S. I have Mr. Tennessee. Chainsaw Canuck. I have J Daniels 41 for Phenom. And Smitty's 41 for Phenom. I got Goob's 41. Mr. Tennessee's already been in there once. Now Johnny, we gotta get Johnny in here. 41. I don't wish I was 41 at all. Thank you, Corey. I don't really know what to do with myself anymore. I really don't. Um, oh, you think Andrew needs, you think Sparky needs a 41 chance too? Be cool if we actually had 41 all together, then it'd be 41 chances. And just so y'all all know, this thing still does run. I've regapped the points again. So the points have been regapped. I've checked the coil. I've made sure all the wires were tight. And I did put new crank seals in it. Now, there is a video where I did put the crank seals in. We're going to do something here. I only got 9 thumbs up and 17 people watching. Kenny, you're to enter for this thing too. That way you can have a 41 to go with the rest of your collection out there. I know Cindy needs one. Y'all doing a heck of a job out there talking amongst yourselves too. Um, but I'm tickled to death to see this daggum laptop finally pulled up and started doing something. Yeah, the pull cord is still there, Brandon. No go fast. It is just a 41 farm boss. It's not anything special. It is this, just like you see it. And I may even throw in this 20-inch Archer bar with the chain. Cool. Cool, Mikey. Now, well, we don't have very many stock vintage saws left. They're like just slowly going to the wayside. Mm, Smitty, I've actually got an answer between a 110 and a 210. And Mr. Tasman Kenny Fuller, he can answer that question. And he can do a really good job answering that question. He's got that 110, 210. Ah, stupid computer again. You know, there's times I really hate technology. Well, Johnny, I couldn't just ride 3,000 miles with a guy for nothing. You mean you had to get something out of the deal? Yeah, Chippy, the 110, 210. That's Kenny's thing right there. The 110, 210. Now, Kevin, if you want one of these, you can like message me on Facebook Messenger or like get a hold of me on WhatsApp or something like that. Um, yeah, confuser. That's it. I do a half decent job just trying to get it turned on. I've actually got now to where I do a lot of my video editing on the computer now, and it's made a big difference. It's a lot easier than doing it on the phone. Mm. All right, there's your answer, Smitty. 210. Yeah, Brandon, that's the plan, and I have just got those ordered, so they should be here. I'm hoping pretty soon. Um, I guess we could start this. Yeah, we could start this 41. I guess it's got a simple toggle switch on and off. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so I'm not like giving away something that's complete garbage. It does work. It does come on and does run. But that's kind of the whole purpose of me getting on here and doing a live feed today was just to, celebrate my 1,000 subscribers and re rehome this 041 to somebody that will, probably use it more than I will. I've got way too many saws sitting here, and I've got that one running, and it runs fairly decent. Does a really good job, like as far as starting. It starts just fine, and the nameless Yee Yee. What about it? I just trying to give us all away. I put a lot of work into it, and she is finally kind of motivating. But I will get. I believe I will send it with that 20-inch Archer bar and a new RS chain that's on that bar. It's new or new-ish. It's not been hit with a file yet, and I probably haven't run it, but maybe once or twice. Or I could take that chain off and just give you a brand new loop of 3/8 Archer that I've got made up already. Goatsy, how's it going? Catch any fish lately? I gotta try to make sure I keep the camera here. Well, I don't know of anybody who has never hit the ground with a chain. If you say you've ever been out and cut, yeah, no problem, Mike. I'm giving away an 041 today. Anybody that wants to comment, 041. Let's see if we can't fix Phenom up here. Ah, all right. I'm gonna go back to my pad now. Nah, not much, Norvik. Just giving away a saw. All right. Trying to keep y'all wrote down in my pad. It's a lot easier to read it over here than it is up here on the screen because it just keeps disappearing on me. Yeah, it's just an unreal experience for me to have been able to get to this. Huh. 041 for Goatsy, but only if he wins the donated at Tazapalooza. I don't think it's going to pull a 41-inch bar, but we can try. I'll try anything at least once. No, that it just didn't sound right. Yeah, thank you, Norvik. No, it's all right, Pat. It is. Saws have come a long ways. It's 41. It weighs as much as a 2100, and if I got the choice, pack the 41 and the 2100. I'm most definitely packing the 2100. The power to weight's just that much better. Yeah, just making sure that I'm keeping up with the 41s. Yeah, I thank you, Mr. Daniels, for staying on them about them thumbs up. Oh, and I have another extra special treat just for this channel. I bought it from Mr. Josh McDaniels. I'm really proud of this. It's one of the coolest things that I've seen in a while. All right. Huh? Uh, Charlie's on the list now, too. All right, guys. So here she is. My new to me 610 EVL. Two cylinders of absolute fury. Not really. It's a little slow. Thank you, Pat. Thank you for being here along the road with me. Yeah, thank you, Justin. I just seen where you made that comment. Um, so at 7:15, I'm gonna like cut this off, and we're going to draw for this 041. You just got to comment 041, Justin. Now, oh shoot, Justin. Uh, Caster Man. No, it is 7:12 here. I'm an hour behind you. I'm gonna do it at local time. Yeah, thank you, Casterman. So you think Abby and Bailey also need it? Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna start this gun. That was pretty quick. Yeah, I see that, Goatsy. I still appreciate it anyway. Yes, what I said too, Casterman 041. Yeah, the twin cylinder thing, it does sound weird. And while it's running, it still sounds weird. But yeah, I bought this little 610 off of Josh McDaniels, and if it wasn't for Tasman Kenny Fuller, I probably would have never found it because I wasn't looking at Facebook, I wasn't looking at Hopper Nation, and Mr. McDaniels had this thing setting for sale on old Hopper Nation. Well, it's 7:15, so I guess it's time for me to do something. All right. Yeah, thought I had some skizzers. Reliability. Who cares about reliability? You got to have that fun factor. Reliability don't mean everything. Now, come on, Evan. Glad you showed up, buddy. All right. So I'm gonna try to rewrite these things out with a number. I'm gonna do it with a number, and I'm just gonna draw a number. Now I want to make sure that I got everybody. Zachary Gross, Steve over at J&S, Mr. Tennessee, Chainsaw Canuck, Goob, Smitty, Corey, Mr. Daniels. Now hold on, Justin. I'm drawing for an 041, John Bob. Iron Leather Wood, Johnny Arnett, Miss Cindy. Yeah, an 041. Got Sparky, got Andrew Scott, got Mr. Yee Yee, got Chippy, Mike Beaver, Jason Hatch, Goatsy, my mini me, Casterman, Mr. Weaver, and just because somebody threw them in there, Abby and Bailey's in it too. Kevin Maxim, John W, and thank you, JB, and well, JB right now. I seen where John Bob put that in there already. Now, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Yep, there's Pat, small woodlot. Who's the boss? I'm the boss here. See, my name, it's even on the hat. Yeah, I'm the boss on here. All right, so I got 20. I got 26. I miss Mama Goat. Where's she at? And Baby Goat. Appreciate that, Chippy. Well, I didn't see them sit there and like put 41. I know Abby and them didn't do it either. And Kenny, I didn't see Kenny do it, but Kenny needs it. Yeah, I know. It's kind of ironic there, Justin. Wearing the same hat and everything. Yeah, I got Brennan. I got Goob. Kenny needs everything, Corey. Come on. All right, I'm gonna write my numbers down on my little pad there, and I'm just gonna cut them up and throw them in my cap here. I'm gonna turn my head away and just do this right here and pull out a number. All right. Yeah, maybe you do, Casterman. You haven't okayed that with the wifey yet, have you? Nah, you don't have to. Oh, you think Tasman's officially in? All right, well, we'll put Tasman officially in anyway. Just for Corey. Just for Corey. He needs extra stuff. He may get out one day and things won't start. Hi, Mr. Adams. I remember you from one night. We had a pretty hefty phone call. Well, if you win and I blow it up with Tannerite, then what we're going to do is video it, and I'm going to save my bar. That Archer bar is a good bar. It's been a good bar. Yeah, but all my hey, it'll be his to do with whatever he wants to do. Yeah, I know about that, Johnny. I didn't do a whole lot of anything today. All right, so I got everybody's number in there. No actual saws were harmed. What are you talking about? The 041 is your favorite steel, John Bob? What is wrong with you? Are you on crack? Do I need to get you help or something? I'm doing my best not to look down in there. I'm just making sure I don't knock none of these out nowhere. But the 041 is so heavy. Yeah, they don't need oil. That's overrated. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Yeah, we go. I've got my head turned, and I pull out one number. What country am I in? I'm in the good old U.S. of A. All right. Got number 13. Number 13. Lucky 13. Yee yee. Yee yee. You just won you an 041 farm boss. Um, guess I'm going to need to put my email in the description here. What in the world? I have just skipped the live stream. Yeah, I pulled out number 13, and number 13 is none other than Mr. Yee Yee. Number 13. Number 13. Well, hey, you saved it from getting blowed up by Tannerite. You know dadgum good and well Chippy would have done it. Yee Yee, I'm going to send it to you, and you can do whatever you want with it. No, shapeshifter come up. You want to hear it? I mean, I would be kind of depressed if it got straight gas right out the gate, but is what it is. All right, y'all want to hear it? Oh, how about turn it on first? Yeah, I left the email address there. Shapeshifter, how you doing? Yeah, that one. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, it actually does fairly decent. Um, it's got a new carb on it. It's got new crank seals in it, and I just went and regapped the points. And on those, they're absolutely horrible to regap the points on. Sanded the points so they're clean. They should be good for a while. And made gaskets for the intake block between the carb and the cylinder. How many cc? Not enough for me to be happy. Yeah, it's not enough cc's for me to be happy. Not in the least little bit. Not for power to weight. It's just not. It's not gonna suit my fancy in the least bit. I'd rather pack one of those arm breaking 2100s any day compared to the 41. The those 2100s are absolute freaking tractors. They just pull a chain. That's all they know how to do is just pull a chain. Yeah, it's actually been raining pretty much off and on all day here, so we really ain't got nothing. 61 cc, believe it or not, that's just yeah. Yes, yeah. The 2100s are a beast. Oh no, Kevin, I will. I'll have you in my thoughts. I'm not much on that grocery shopping thing. It's not my partake on life. Yeah, I dread for any man that has to do that. Thank you, Kevin. I am a displacement snob. There's no replacement for displacement. The reason why you run a 454 and not a 396. Just saying. I guess that's all the like real cool and exciting stuff that I've got. Yeah, I like eating. Who do you congratulate? Yee yee. It does sound like a T-shirt. There's no replacement for displacement. Yeah, I do like to eat, and sometimes it takes me having to go shopping to do it, and I just yeah yeah. But if I don't go shopping, then I don't get to use my pellet smoker and come up with some of those cool cooking videos. I think the only one I ever put out was the meatloaf. Favorite saw that I own? Is that a trick question? Because I own a bunch of them, and there's some that I hold more dear than others, but I don't run them. Yeah, they the filthy, filthy big girls. Uh, if I got to go out and cut trees, I'm gonna either cut trees with the 4310 and the 7310. Sorry, the 7310. And if I'm going to go out And well, the other option is the 046. When it gets into something that's really big, I'll go run the 395 or the 2100s, plural 2100s. Um, for my light work, I run a 55, little Husky 55 most of the time. And I'm actually going to leave the 440 Husky over at somebody else's place, so it's there if I need to use it over there too. Possibly my new lady friend, just leave it over there at her place. She got a bunch of trees out in the yard, and the limbs like to fall and all that other good jazz. So, yeah, shapeshifter. I like me imported 55 too. I don't think I've really had the privilege of running a stock 55. What about it, Lloyd? I just every 55 I've ever seen run has just been depressing to me. So I just immediately go tear it apart and start throwing stuff at it. Like they love the 028 Super Piston. It ups the compression substantially. Um, that's a big improvement. Yeah, 55s are slow. All right, not JB. And that's the reason why I just want to start throwing parts into them, like the 028 Super Pistons and the fancy numbers. I've got a notebook here. It's got some fancy numbers in it. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like so well. I don't have a 575, but there's several people out there that's ran a 7310 Echo, and they are absolutely smooth. Mr. Tennessee, probably the best thing to do would be take the muffler apart and just gut the muffler altogether, take the baffle out of it. It is a nice umbrella. It's even got Coca Cola on it. Um, but yeah, those 7310s, they are a very, very, very smooth running saw. Never run a 7910. Ooh. I've got a couple of 1010s. I actually give a 1010 to Johnny um, after we got back here from the trip from Tazpalooza. And I reckon I'm going to attempt to try to make that journey again. What needs a muffler? You don't need a muffler. Mufflers are overrated. You just need a hollow pipe or stack muffler. That'll do it. Take a 51, throw it to Poland, and get half a. What? No, no, no. You just take those jugs off them 51s and you hold it in your hands like this and you flip it over in that hand and throw it over your shoulder. Yeah, you should definitely go with just putting the chip in there and not even fooling with the points. Justin, I remember a guy that said, "Get a steel." I got a steel, and I said, "Get a steel." They said, "It'll be fun." They said it was not very fun. Well, maybe a little. I will. Yeah, mufflers are completely overrated. Nobody needs a muffler. Now I just need my slaw burger and fries. Yeah, I can see the 271s being a little depressing. They leave a whole lot to be desired. Yeah, I do like the 038, and I really like running the 038 on camera. That way, Ozdat man gets to watch the 038 run, and he gets to fuss about how slow it is. I do enjoy that. He does a really good job fussing and complaining about it. Smiles per hour, that was smiles per gallon. Yeah, you got to get them crap baffles out of them. Yeah, and we don't need no catalytic converters either. If we don't have catalytic converters, they can't steal them. Just keep that in mind. You can't steal it if it ain't there. Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something with my. Yeah, J. Chris Beck. He just asked if I was still alive. He's not over here. Spark arrestor don't really hurt that much. It's all the baffling and the catalytic converters in them. Um, unless the chain is aggressive. Oh, what saw am I giving away for 1,200? I don't know. I ain't even got the 1,200 yet. I ain't started that 038 in a long time. I think the last time I done it was when I was up there at the buddy's house cutting up rounds of firewood. I think that was the very last time that I got up there on with the 038, and I think it was when the muffler come off of it, the bolts come loose. But yeah, removing the baffle is going to be the big deal. I don't need a mag top in for that. That is a bone stock. It's a bone stock 038 special. A super, not special. It is special though, because I've got it sitting here. Um, it's a bone stock. It's a survivor saw. Yeah, I brought it down there to Justin's one time, and Justin sat there and he was running it, and he couldn't quit smiling. He loved it, and it still had some carb problems then. Yeah, it's 7310. It's like butter. I just cut a walnut down with a 7310. And I don't really put any videos out here on YouTube of me cutting any trees very much at all, because I don't want somebody to watch me and like, hey, You do that, and we'll be okay. No, you might get hurt. Nobody needs an 881. If they're gonna get an 881, they need an 088 or an 880. We don't need no talk of an 881. That stupid M-tronic thing. No, it ain't M-tronic. It's got a tunable carburetor. They just have a lot of issues with the. From what I can gather, is they made them lighter with more power. And when you go lighter with more power, you sacrifice a lot of your integrity, your crankcase, and all your mounting points. Yeah, like I said, Chippy, I think I'd rather go with the 088 or the 880. And maybe one of these here days, I'll get me one of those fancy 3120s. I have had one in the shop before. Yeah, yeah, I know where's the 084 at. Mr. Arnett's got one. Chad, buddy, you missed out. You're late. Oh, Dino Joe show up. How you doing, Joe? I know, Justin. I sit out there on your porch and sharpen that 404 chain on that on your big steel. Yeah, Dino Joe's here. Everything's going pretty good for me, I reckon. Mm. Oh yeah, it was absolutely amazing to see Kenny running that 084. Oh yes, it was. It was worth it all. It was worth the grueling miles to get there and the days it took. It was worth every bit of it just to see Kenny run that 084 and him smile. He was like smiling from ear to ear. I've been trying to help Kenny here today find a ignition coil for his steel 064, and I think we had narrowed down to which coil it is. Yeah, Johnny's got an 084 that was hopperized. Hopper went in and done some work on it. I have no idea what he done to it. Absolutely, Kenny. You need all those smiles. We call that around here smiles per gallon. I'm trying to get my interweb to come back up on this computer again, and it's not being very cooperative. Another shirt idea. So we got two shirt ideas that I know of right now, from what Casterman is saying, and that's smiles per gallon, and there's no replacement for displacement. Yeah, it's confusing the crap out of me because it wants to work and then it don't want to be worked. All right, later, Ironwood. It says I'm back online. Yeah, Mr. Tennessee, he's a really good guy. I talked to him on Facebook Messenger quite a bit, back and forth. Um, yeah, he's definitely been a blessing for me personally as well as spiritually. And I'm trying to get these comments pulled back up on the computer. Smiles per hour, smiles per days. Yeah, no replacement for displacement, boys, girls, and chillins of all ages. Well, just because I can't get these comments to come back up again, I'm gonna grab something else and I'm gonna start one more. One more. Turbsky? I ain't gonna Turbsky on nothing. How about that? We start that thing. It is something big. Something big and pulls over like a freaking bear. 2101. The old Pioneer. I got a Pioneer. I have no idea if it'll even start, but I do have one. That's the same 2101 that I had in the video, running it with the 24-inch bar, 86 drivers, 10-pin sprocket, and now it's got. Yep, I am too. I am too. I'm having way too much fun here. And now it's got 30 thou less squish, so it's down to 35 instead of 65. And eventually, I'm gonna take it back out and put it back into that old big wood again and see what happens with her. See if she decides she wants to. The nastiest saw that I've got. I don't even have a ported saw anymore. They're all gone. I mean, I get them and they're here, and then somehow they just right out the door. I don't know. I guess probably the nastiest thing that I've got. Oh, you mean your 2100 needs that? Justin, you know where it's sitting at, buddy. Hi, Fuse Lit. How's it going? We're just kind of hanging out now. I've done give away the 041, so it's going to find itself a new home. And so you fired up the 610 EVL, 1010 part. That's right, I do have a 1010. Abby, I never seen you. The comments disappear on the screen. You just send me a message later and fuss at me, I guess. Hi, Abby. Yee Yee won it. I can't remember what his rest of his first part of his name. The nameless Yee Yee. Can't remember who it was, so he's nameless. Yeah, I need glasses. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so now I got to get that thing all drained out and unbarred, boxed up, and out of my life. I'm betting, Justin, that yours is not a 2100, but it actually is a 2101. Or it could be the 2100. Could be the 2100 because the carcass that Dan Kane sent me was a 2101 carcass. And I think the carb come off of it. So you've actually got the carb off that carcass that's sitting over here. And we're going to do something cool with that carcass. We're going to put a 2101 crank in a 395. We're going to gain 2 millimeter stroke. Uh, I think it comes from that 2101 that I've got sitting over here. Um, but that was a governed carb at one point in its life. It's no longer governed. It's a little difficult to do, but that little screw right there, you take it out, that little brass plug, and you put you a little piece of aluminum or something back in there behind it, fill it full of moto seal, and cram that plug back down in there. No longer governed. Now, 610 EVL Echo still has a governed carb on it. I can't blow her up. I know it makes me sad. No, no, I really wouldn't want to blow it up. It's so daggum hard to find anything for as far as cylinders. They're like made out of unobtainium. Well, Justin, something else about the 2100, 2101s, whether they govern carbs or not govern carbs, the only way to get them to quit four stroking is to put a massive bar on it and lay on it. These carbs are designed to dump out a crap ton of fuel. Yeah, appreciate that. Uh, appreciate that. Congratulations there. I missed the name and everything. Old timer, how you doing? Well, I seen Dan at Tazpalooza, and he seemed to be doing pretty good. You know, just getting out. Getting out helps a lot. I spent a whole lot of time after my divorce just sitting there in the house and didn't come out, didn't do anything, didn't get out in the shop, didn't make a lot of videos, and it was just really depressing. Old timer, I still yet to find out what's in that box that's down there at Hopper's. Maybe one of these here days I'll get one of them phablets and big phone tablet things, and I can just set it up here, and all the words will be bigger. I've got another 55 Husky that I'm going to build and send to a guy over on the old Instagram. Me and him's been talking back and forth. Uh, I don't know. We just all kind of hang around the same community and stay in the same little comment sections with everybody, and some of us actually met each other in person. Rob from Odin. Okay. Me and Mr. Weaver, we don't live but Ogden. Kenny, get it right. Um, yeah, me and Mr. Weaver, we're not but a couple hours apart, and I've been to his place twice now. Um, no, it's all right, Kenny. I understand you've been working on a steel today, and it is they get you like that. They get you where you're all fingers and no thumbs. Them stinking steels. You ought to swap them steels in on a 390 Husky. I think that's what you ought to do. Well, I've actually got a few more those McBricks that I can start getting into and doing some things on them. If that would help you out any, Rob. Uh, I don't know. Steel's just it's a steel. Other than the 038 and it's special. Now I really like it. Yeah, but a steel's just kind of a steel. Oh, get my drink. Now they had some good ones and they had some really bad ones and some extra bad ones. And as far as I'm concerned, anything in a top handle is a really bad one. I just love something that starts and runs when I want it to. That's what I love. So far, my 2100s have never failed me. You looking to get rid of yours too? I'm going to tell you, the rubber boot on a steel is not bad. When you get into that stupid rubber boot that's on that 441 steel, it is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I'm I'm over here at Kentucky. I'm right here almost Tennessee line. Yeah, I hear them 2511s are really good saws. I don't have one of them yet. Chippy, that's the only negative I've got for a 441 is the intake is a pain in the butt to put on there. It's disgusting how they done it. Let's see. I guess I could try to get that Mac that Steve at J&S got me ported up. I guess I could try to get it started. No, it's just the design of it that's disgusting. It runs and it runs good when it runs. The 500i, yeah, I split the cases on one time, and that was about all I've accomplished is split the cases one time. Not really impressed. I don't like all the wires. Mine still runs, Chippy. My 441 will still start and still run to this day. I've actually got it put together right. Steel quits making parts for a lot of things, Chippy. So does Mac. So does Homelight, and so does Husqvarna. Yeah, I know that wires are the way of the future. I just want to live in the past. I want to take my little tweaky tool and go tweaky on the magic sucky box that turns fuel into smile. Have not messed with the 200. It was not a top handle, but I have done a 200T top handle, and it sucks too. Oh, you leaving us, Corey? Turn gas into noise, gas into sawdust, gas into noise, and gas into smiles. The little magic sucky box, right there. You insert your screws right there, screw pusher right there, your tweaky tool, and you make it do fun stuff. What do you say? Oh, let's see if it's 10-10 to start. I'll yank on it a few times. Or I may just start the 441 for Chippy there. I'll do that. I'll start the 441 for Chippy just to prove it still runs. Look, 441. Might start 441. Put her on the choke. You'll trade me. What are you trading? Well, gosh dang, Chippy, it's been sitting there forever. It's been sitting there. Guess since I put the bar on it. I don't know. I guess it's been there all winter. I ain't got no magic here. Chain brakes are overrated. Ask Chippy. Ask Chippy what I think about chain brakes. Did I port the 441? Maybe a little. Thank you, AA Ron. Yeah, I finally done it. I finally made that magical 1,000 mark. Yeah, I think somebody told Evan one time that chain brakes at my place are optional. Um, no, the 440 and the 441 are not anything in common other than they're both 71cc. Yeah, yeah, Chippy's right. CC class only. They're both 71. The um, the 441 is a Strato port. It's got a throttle body plus a carburetor, and it's got a crap of an intake boot system. It does. It's a long road to get to this point. It's not an easy journey. Now, Chippy, quit spreading that negativity here. Negativity. Everybody negative. Trying to figure out where it's at. No, that's 5155. Oh well, somewhere in a box back there, I've got another jug for a 441 and another piston. That one, that 441 actually hung a ring, and it wasn't running when I got it. I just put a piston in it. The only thing I had to actually buy for this 441 Chippy was the air filter cover and a piston. So apparently they're really, really bad for hanging a ring. But they will scream. They will absolutely scream. Yeah, they will absolutely, absolutely scream. They high RPM saw. I don't have a 462, but I have a 046 that's a mutt that's got two different saws in it, plus the third saw that was in Washington that come from Chippy. There's all kinds of parts in that one. I've got another 500i I've got to work on. Guy run over it with a skidder. So we'll have a video of that 500i again, the same one that I split the case on. And I guess, I don't know, quite possibly we'll work on something else. I thought yours was a 460. Because I think one of the AV mounts don't cross over or some kind of crap. I don't know. I remember swapping AV mounts. Oh yeah, and your oil flippy cap thing, it don't swap over either. Stupid flippy caps. Yeah, they're basically exactly the same. It's just a few little bitty differences. But I hate those stupid flippy caps. I'd rather have a screw on cap any day of the week. They seem to work better for me. I break the levers on them flippy caps. Still 041 a good saw or no? Well, I just give one of them away. Beginning this live feed, I just give away the 041. Um, I've got to get on my email tonight and talk to Mr. Nameless Yee Yee about getting shipping information so I can send that dude on down the road and he can do whatever he wants with it. But as of right now, I mean, it is a really good running saw. Great saws, Justin. It's heavy. It's a heavy saw. It weighs just as much as the 21 Hyundai, and the 21 Hyundai will absolutely do it a lot quicker. Justin, you too much at times. Yeah, sometimes you just got to wait on the money to get right, or wait on the parts to even become available on a lot of things. Um, it's like at Mac, I've got the 141. It was waiting on parts to come available for it. It does weigh the same as a 2100. They both heavy. Oh man. Yeah, I build. I don't know. I really don't care what it is that comes in. I'll take and tear it down and do something to it. Brand don't really matter to me. I don't mind the brands. I just like some designs over others. Yeah, all you do is wait, and it does not pull chain very efficiently. Well, I may go ahead and cut this thing off. I'm right at about an hour and a half or so. Ah, well, you showed up a little late, Ed. I give away at 041, and J and K, you a little late for it 041 also, and Mr. Beck. Yeah, it's good to see all these people that showed up here, and I can't believe I got 31 thumbs up. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. Like I said, I'm already at hour 36 minutes, and pretty well one of the longest live feeds I've really done by myself sitting here. I don't care. It don't matter. 34. I just fixed my shower the other day, Cindy. Hey, all y'all take care, and JK out. Thank you, Rob.